So as I mentioned previously, I really felt like a lot of the Elder Dragon sets should have gotten the same treatment that the Velkhana get. And this time I'm going to take a look at the Vaal Hazak armor. And it starts with removing the Vaal Soul Vein. Like I said in a previous video, I wanted to move that skill over to the Nergigante one. And while I thought that perhaps maybe the Nerg skill, the Nerg Hunger, would have fit good in the Vaal Hazak, being how you continually attack monsters, you regain health, which kind of fits how the Vaal Hazak sucks life out of things. I actually kind of wanted to go a different route, and it's probably doesn't really fit because the skill names don't match, but I still kind of feel like this is not a bad idea. And like I said, this video, I'm just pumping these out, and I didn't really quite completely lay out my thoughts on this, and I'm just going to spitball it. So I really felt like Vaal Hazak embodies death, and I think the heroic skill kind of always matches that. Now, there's nothing heroic, or it doesn't seem heroic about the Vaal Hazak, but I really felt like that should have been on here. But before I get into that, let's start with what I really wanted to have on here. This is my first one because I thought since it embodies death, I thought the most important skill that would have gone with it, or something they should have had, was if you had one piece of armor, you unlock Fortify Secret. So and then you could take like Fortify up to level 3, which means you get stupid strong if you die. And that's why, because if you basically want to hover around death in the Vaal Hazak armor. And so that's where I would come up with, if you had 4 pieces, you could get the Heroic Secret, the one they put on the Rajang. And I had another idea that I want to do with Rajang, but I really felt like, yeah, you kind of want to be teetering on the edge of death with the Vaal Hazak armor. And I thought that would be neat to have the Fortify Secret. So you're constantly always want to be near death when you're fighting in the Vaal armor. And then if you die, like, screw it, it's okay, I'm going to come back and I'm going to come get you anyway. The only other idea I had with the Vaal Hazak armor, I was trying to play around with this idea where, like, I really kind of wanted to see armors in Monster Hunter where they were like kind of like location specific. So I don't know how many pieces I would have put with this, but I felt like they should have had something where, like, if you are in Effluvia, you get like more affinity, or you're stronger, or something like that. I mean, like, you still get affected by the blight, like you'll like lose your how your life bar would like shrink in half if you got affected by the Effluvia. But I felt like that would have been a neat skill to have too. Like, so you would kind of put on the Vaal Hazak armor every time you would go into the I can't remember, the Rotten Vale, right? So that way, you're like, cool, I'll be stronger. Maybe I don't have the defense for it, but now I'm enabled to be more stronger. I can suck around the life force of things and become more stronger. I'm not sure. Like I said, I really need to fill it out, but I really felt like they should have had armors that kind of emboldened you when you enter certain areas. So that's my idea for the Vaal Hazak armor. Again, it wasn't completely thought out. It's just I'm kind of spitballing. If you have ideas on how you would have said it, love to hear it. But yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.